Okay, get ready to put the hinge on the door on the box. You need to have about a dozen screws. These are the 1-inch number 6. If you're drilling into hardwood like maple or ash, oak, you're probably going to need a pilot hole drill bit. Now this bit should be set so when you put it behind the screw, you can see threads out both sides. That way you know you're drilling the size of the shank. That's the size of the drill bit we need. Make sure your hinges are all drilled, ready to go. Make sure your door is, the rivets are in the door's all sanded. Right now is the time. If you wait till later, it's gonna be much harder to do a good job of it. And then you're going to need a screwdriver drill, which is this one with the blunt end. You're going to need the drill, of course, for drilling the holes. You're going to need this square tipped screwdriver. This is a number 1 square. Then you're going to we have these spacers that go in here to get clamped, and these go from the back. So you take your box and you put it on, and my top is going to be right here. Set the door on it, and then with a hammer and just a small block of wood, tap them down to where they're flush. This does a better job. Okay. Next, you're going to need these shims. These shims are used to position the door. It's going to slip around while you're doing this, and you don't want that to happen. And you want to get it positioned and squared up so it stays in the position that you want it to be. So you're going to use these shims. Try to get the spacing. So I'm uniform space over there and there, top and bottom. Okay, I've got that pretty much positioned in the opening how I want it. Then you take a piece of Post-it notepad with the sticky side out and up. I'm going to fold it over a few times. And then tear it in half. I'm going to put one piece right here, one piece right here. And the purpose for that is just to give just a little bit of lift on the hinges. That's just our safety net to hold that out a little bit so the door shuts better. And then I'm going to set my hinges on there. And take the drill. Because this is ash, it's a little harder wood. So I'm just going to hold it in position. And maybe if I brought the camera over here, we can see it a little better so my hand's not blocking what we're doing. So I'm holding that in position like so. And I'm just going to drill the hole to get me started. I'm just worried about the edge right now. So that aside. Okay. This one back on. Notice I'm not putting any in the top yet. I want to get the hinges mounted to the box first. Then I take the screw, and here's where a lot of people, probably 1 out of 3, mess it up. What they do is they drive the hinge in, and they get feeling so good about how nice it's going in that they overdo it, and they drive that in to the point where, remember, this screw has a wedge. You drive it into a piece of wood, that wedge is putting force going out, they split the hinge. Split the hinge, it sets you back, you've got to remake the whole, reroute the whole hinge. I'm going to take it just to where I can see that my piece is sucked up against the cabinet. That's all I need. I'm not trying to countersink these things. Honey, you've already drilled the countersink. So we're just going to drive them in just to hold them in place and snug against the box. See, I'm taking it just till I get one little tap of the drill. That's about it. Okay, got those on there. Now all I do is come through and pre-drill the holes for the door. Like I say, when it's hardwood like oak, ash, maple, very difficult to drive these screws in without breaking them or stripping them out. Where if it's a wormy maple, they slip in there like butter. And you really don't have to re-drill. You can pre-drill if you want, but you don't have to. Okay, then we pull the shims out, put those back in the cabinet so we don't lose them. Then if you are lucky, it opens up. We can take our spacers out of it, and there's our door. And kind of dark. And that's what we're after.